It's a little chilly outside. So this RC car that I purchased, something I've been taking a look at for every bit of like a year and a half or so. So, I mean, it's not the biggest thing I've got, but we're gonna take a look at it. So the Rlaarlo X12s has been an RC car that I've been eyeballing again for about a year and a half now. I really like the size, but primarily I've heard nothing but great reviews on how durable it is, how fast it is, how good it is on the track, how tuned the suspension is, how tunable the suspension is. But I haven't seen a whole lot of videos on it being thoroughly bashed. Like, can it do backflips? Can it do front flips? Can it blaze through 2.5, 3 inches of grass? Can it take, 10, 15, 20 foot jumps and successfully land them without destroying itself on impact? So we're gonna turn this track car into a basher. That's the goal. So today is just gonna be an unboxing video, but this is gonna be a project. We're turning this car into a bash machine. So there's two color options that come with the X12s. You have, I'll show you on the box. So you've got the X12SB, which is a blue and red primary, and then you have an X12SR, which is a black and yellow primary with subtle red accents. Personally, I like the blue. That's what I got. And we're gonna go ahead and open this sucker. Actually, before we do that, so it does have a brushless motor. It's a 2845, 3600 kV. It comes with a brushless 45 amp ESC, and it comes with a 3S 2200 milliamp battery. So now with that said, let's go ahead and open it up. And yes, I did kind of open it up before the video. I wanted to make sure everything was in here. That way I didn't open it up during the video and go, oh crap, I'm missing this. So my apologies. I promise you everything that is in this box is what came in this box. I didn't add or take anything out. So starting with the remote, this thing is amazing. I had a Rlaarlo Rogue One, came with this remote. This, I think it's a Dumbo RC remote, but it's super simple. It's really lightweight, and I mean, for guys with big hands, I mean, it fits pretty well. I got about an inch of extra grip. The steering wheel is nice and springy. There's not any play in it. It's very responsive. Same thing with the trigger. And it's a super simple remote. You've got your steering adjustment, steering trim, and then you have kind of a power percentage little twisty button here. You can set it anywhere from 100% to 25%. I think that's super cool. That gives it a little bit more usability. Like if you're gonna hand it off to someone who isn't very knowledgeable about RC cars, that way if they do run into something, they don't absolutely trash the vehicle. So here's that battery that they were talking about on the box. So Rlaarlo's standard 3S 2200 milliamp battery, lithium polymer. And this car is going to be an XT60. So you're gonna have to change that out. I'm not a huge XT60 guy, so Amazon actually accidentally shipped these to me. I was supposed to do T-plugs, but they sent me more XT60s. So we're gonna have a soldering project before I get to go and run this car. And here's the car. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty impressed with those shocks, but they're not gonna hold up to the bashing I'm probably gonna give this thing. Just being honest. It still has that protective film on the body. I think the colors look pretty cool. Tell me what you think. Oh, check this out. That is so cool. Off-Road Research Group by Rlaarlo. We're gonna see how off-road you are. All right, so underneath, they give you a wing. Let's just go ahead and throw that on there real quick. Yeah, the suspension feels amazing. I actually can't get over that. For, you know, for track racing, yeah, this thing probably would work really well. Super grounded. Doesn't matter how it lands. Rlaarlo, they do give you a charger. If you don't have a charger, these things, they'll work. They're really not the best, but they will fully charge the battery. You don't have any way to balance charge. And here's the specs on the back, just in case you're wondering. So, it does come with a charger. They also give you a manual and some goodies. So inside this bag, it looks like you have two, that could possibly be slipper clutch. No, that looks like differential. I'm forgetting the word. That looks like it's for a differential. You get a tire nut tool, a couple hexes, and that high-speed pinion. So we'll take a look at that later. They also give you a big decal sheet, which we probably will be using. Just some fun custom little decals. Put those right there. And then you've got the decal sheet for the car itself, for the body that came with it. Although I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where this ends or where it begins. We'll figure it out. And then last but not least, you get the X12s instruction book, your owner's manual. Jeez Louise. That's a lot of languages. And on the back side, you got an exploded diagram on the top left. And on the right side, it seems like you have a parts list. And then on the bottom left, they give you kind of a rundown on the remote. Now, taking the box and all the goodies and the remote aside and just isolating the vehicle, let's take a look at a couple things. So, one thing that I've noticed about this car, and I've already made some consistent dropping hints, is the suspension on this thing is just so dialed. It's truly amazing. I just want to point out a couple features on this car. So take a look right here on the upper control arms in the rear. They are adjustable, both sides on the rear. And then your steering, your upper control arm in the front is adjustable, obviously, as well as your steering. And the tires are very soft, and they are foam filled. And I think they're vented. Yeah, they've got to be vented from the rim. Yep, sure are. I don't know, I think this thing's gonna perform real well. Now, some adjustments that I made straight out the box is, since I'm putting that high-speed pinion on, I went ahead and added a fan for the motor. It's a Rocket RC fan. And also prepping this to be changed out to probably a Dean's connector. I have quite a lot of Dean's batteries that could fit in here. So we've got 3000 milliamp 3S, sorry I got my thumb in the way, 3S Z batteries, and bought these for the H16BM. These are 3050Cs. And these are all Dean's connectors. So yeah, we're gonna switch this over to a Dean's plug. And oh, there was something else I did. Oh, on the body, just to have some proactive airflow, I did punch a hole in the front and add a couple holes in the back of the body where the fake vents are. So now they're actually vents. But yeah, that's the only adjustments I made. I added a fan and poked a couple holes in the body just for air circulation. And we'll probably be doing a Dean's connector instead of this XT60. All right, I apologize for the background noise. There's currently an interstate in front of me. This is one of the best spots that I have right now to do speed tests, right here in this construction zone. There's no one currently working in this area, so I'm taking the time to run the speed test on it. So, just telling you right now, I have a feeling this thing's gonna be pretty fast. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably 30, 39, 40, 41, 40-ish miles an hour on this standard pinion. And after a couple speed runs, we'll go back to the house and switch out to that high speed pinion, and then we'll come back out here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send it over here. It's get a little squirrely. All right. That's looking like 41 miles an hour. All right, now we're back out here with the high-speed pinion. And I can already tell this thing's gonna be a handful. Brand new battery as well. So we've switched out the motor gear, the pinion, and we've got a fresh battery. So let's see what this does. Almost ran it right into that cone. Oh. All right, one more pass just for good luck. Oh my gosh.
All right. And that's gonna be 50 miles an hour. Okay, so a whole 9-mile-an-hour difference. That's pretty crazy.
Just a couple more things before we head outside and bash this thing around. With all those speed runs that I did, we're looking at 11.6 volts on the battery, so it's got half a charge. And per cell, so it's looking like it's not taking a whole lot of energy for how fast it's going. Another thing to mention, I didn't get a video of it, but the motor got up. I had a temp gun with me, and the motor did get up to 91 degrees, and the ESC, the center of the ESC was at 95. It is kind of a cold day, so I'm assuming that those temperatures would probably hover closer to around like 120 or 130 degrees Fahrenheit in the summer. Maybe just a little higher. And I probably also should have stated that I'm using these batteries, these 3S 3000 milliamp 50C batteries from Z for the speed run and for the bashing. All right, let's go outside now.
Send that sucker. One thing I've noticed about the about this car is that the suspension actually kind of eating this stuff up. There is times where it's absolutely chassis slapping on those higher jumps, but it seems to be handling this terrain pretty well. Man, that was a sideways landing if I've ever seen one. All right, now that the walk of shame's over, let's go ahead and send it off this big ramp, huh? See if I can get a good angle. So it was about 9 feet. Nine feet of air. See if we can go a little higher. So that's about 15 feet. The shocks are absolutely not doing anything at that point. All right, that wasn't even max throttle, so we're gonna give it the beans. This thing's awesome, man. All right. Yeah, the grass. Oh. Ah. Okay. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. Say this thing's actually pretty durable at this point. Oh my gosh, I just drove over that hole. All right, one more max throttle jump, see if I can actually get it. then we'll try and do some tricks. Yeah, that's every bit of like 15, 18 feet. This thing's getting thrown in the air. All right, let's see. Can we do a front flip? Or sorry, back flip. With these tires, I wouldn't really do it. I kind of had to land full throttle to get that to rotate. See if I go a little higher. Yeah, I didn't land under throttle, but it was close. Curious fiddle. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. I'm curious fiddle. Front flip. That's a broken wing. There's no way that is not broken. Oh my gosh, I think it ate it. Overall, I'm actually genuinely impressed with this little car. I feel like it's probably gonna need, for the project that I'm trying to turn this thing into, it's probably gonna need bigger big bore shocks. Obviously some stiffer shock fluid. If I could find a way to extend out the wheels a little bit more, I'm probably going to. I might just have to bite the bullet and use hex extenders, which I probably didn't mention, or I feel like I didn't. This is a 12mm hex car. So finding tires for it's gonna be super easy. Oh my, what in the world just happened there? But yeah, sorry. So what I'm probably thinking now after driving this car is it needs a slightly wider wheel stance. So I'm probably gonna have to get some hex extenders because it seems like there's not gonna be any wider upper and lower control arms for this thing. And oh my god. Boom! So yeah, wider wheel stance. It's obviously gonna need slightly bigger, slightly more aggressive tread tires. And I'm probably gonna get some bigger shocks, have a little bit more fluid capacity, and I'll probably get heavier shock oil too. All right, so the first bash was a success. From my quick examination of the car, there's nothing really broken or cracked. I thought I broke the wing. It's not actually broken. It has a tiny little chip right here, but it's still in good working condition. None of the dog bones are bent. They seem to be all very straight. And the play in the gears are extremely minimal, so I don't know, I'm genuinely impressed. Yeah, I think it actually might be a pretty reliable little basher once I'm done with it. And again, we're gonna upgrade the shocks, shock oil. I'm gonna find a way to extend the wheels out a little bit more just to give it some more traction. Well, just to give it some more stability, because it does tend to traction roll. It's probably because before I bashed it, I did adjust the shocks a little bit and it stands a little taller. That's probably one of the main reasons. But I mean, I kind of need the suspension, so we're gonna have to widen those wheels out. Now, talking about the wheels, I'm hesitant to go no bigger than what's on my H16 BM. I feel like these tires would be probably perfect
for this build. They're not too heavy compared to the rear wheels. These are 89 grain, and those are 61 grain. So, I mean, yes, I'm adding more weight that the differentials and all the gears have to push, but I don't think that's too significant. If it was like 150, yeah, that's probably that's probably a little too much. So overall thoughts of the car, man, I actually enjoy it. Only time will tell how durable it is, right? But I genuinely think it's going to be an awesome little basher car once I'm finished with it. Overall, would I recommend this car to someone who's getting into the hobby or to an RC enthusiast? And the answer is probably going to be yes. I'd like to do a little bit more durability testing on it, but I mean, for the price, you really can't beat it. You really cannot beat it. But with all that said, I hope y'all have an excellent day.